Hi, today I'm going to make homemade yogurt, very creamy homemade yogurt. I already have one video I made yogurt, but I'm going to make it very creamy this time. So I use half enough and two of these 1 liter half enough, and I have one 475 ml of whipping cream. And I'm going to open these, but for me I'm going to double it, so I have it here. I'm going to double it because I need something like a heavy pot so it doesn't burn in the bottom, or non-stick one. Now I'm going to pour it in my pot. So I'm going to pour all of it in here and then just put it on the stove. I put it on a high heat because this doesn't burn. And then my cream. Now it's gonna go on the stove on a high and for about 15-20 minutes. But the last few minutes you have to stand by. When I said I'll double it, I doubled it. My pot is pretty full. So I put on high heat. I'm gonna just leave it on until it comes to the boil. It came to just the boil, and then I moved it from the stove. And then this is how you can see. As you can see all these bubbles. I'm not gonna touch it. And obviously my pot is pretty full, and then if it was half, I would dump it into a smaller pot. So you need your pot to be full like this. Either if you have a big, you leave it in, or you dump it. So I'm gonna leave it in. It could take hour to 2 hours, depends. As you can see, my pot is pretty big, to cool down, and then I'll show you when it's ready. So here's my milk. Can you see how it's kind of yellow colored on the top? That's how thick this topping is going to be. It is going to be a great breakfast. It's going to be very creamy yogurt as well. And then I'm just touching the side. It's warm. It's not cold warm. It's hot warm. And also you can just put your pinky inside in the middle. You can feel it. It's not hot. And then it's ready to put yogurt in. And I have here 2 tablespoons of homemade yogurt, and then I'm going to just beat it like this until it's very smooth and watery. And then I'm gonna add 3 tablespoons of milk from it. I'll dump it in here. If you don't have a homemade yogurt, you can get a yogurt from plain yogurt from Superstore or Walmart, and you can use it as well. So here, as you can see, I just stirred it like this, or you can beat it, and then it's smooth. And then I'm going to break the middle a little bit, and then I'm going to put some milk in there, like 3 tablespoons. And then I'm going to stir it again. So if it's watery, it's easier to stir in the bottom, inside the pot. And I have 2 tablespoons. Remember, I showed it to you because I had more milk, and then when it was only for 2 liters, you add 1 tablespoon is good enough. So I'm going to pour it in the middle, just like this. Get every bit of it, and then with this spoon, you can just shake it from bottom to the side. Shake it from every corner. Shake, shake. And then you can close the top again if you want, or just leave it. And that's it. And I'm going to cover it, and I'll show you how it is. Okay, I'm going to cover it, and I'm just going to put a towel around, and also cover it with 1 blanket. It's not a big blanket, and it's going to be covered like this for 3 hours. And after 3 hours, I'm going to show you. And it should be made not more than 3 hours. Sometimes if it's still watery, you can leave it on for 3 hours or 3.5, so the yogurt doesn't get sour. So let's check my yogurt. It's been 3.5 hours. That's covered. It feels still warm, so that's what it should be. And I'm gonna shake it, and I'm shaking it. It's a little bit jiggly, but that's okay. I'm gonna put it in the fridge, and do not cut it or anything until about overnight. So tomorrow morning, I'm going to break it. Do not break it the first day. Put it in the fridge at least for 12 to 24 hours and before you break it. So here is my homemade yogurt. As you can see, it's very solid and it's been in the fridge overnight. And now I'm going to break it. So I just wanted to show you how am I going to break it. And the top, this top layer is very thick and it's very creamy, as you can see. It's great for breakfast. It's great for sandwiches. You can make sandwiches, and it's really delicious. I'm just gonna put it all. So here it is. This is on top of my yogurt, and it's really good. As you can see, it's very creamy. And then here's my yogurt. It's very solid and it's also creamy. So try it, and you're really gonna like it, especially for breakfast, this part. And I really hope you enjoy making it and eating it. And